next time we'll be in Aspen. Divinity, where all my problems is absent. A get away from the pain with shit done crashing. Yo, yeah, that, yeah, how real is that, Soon enough we at dinner tables and laughing. Tomahawk steaks on our plates, my day one's bragging. I'm on resource and knowledge resort to violence, retort to comments, no time for problems, I'm on my vacay. Angel on my left side, damn, just look how she slay. You fucking blood suckers. On my soapbox, Jamaican way I twist lock. Bitches on my jack and dreadlocks, Geechee with no socks. Naked over the stove, feeling like step pops. Baby boy, daddy Kane, it's time to step out. Keep it crippy, word to trippy, avoiding Mickey. Trap be sticky, block spinning to leave him dizzy. Gillespie, peace be with all my niggas resting. 9 peace with the beef, pray up and count your blessings. How real is that, Had to cut off the line, and that's a fact, Cut off the niggas I knew was holding me back, I'm on resource and knowledge, resort to violence, retort to comments, no time for problems, I'm on my J.O. Lay low, ice cold, the show must go. What type of shit is you on? A new flow, let me connote, no, I got hope. For peddlers and cane pitchers, base hitters, lane switchers, bird flippers, before Twitter. Baby mamas and sisters and granny knock your ass out, you should've listened. Contradicting the box, faded. Scottie Pippen, dipped in Christian. Stand in the rain, my new edition. Breaking family curses, building a new tradition. Secured the clip in, Janelle and Willie on some new shit. Holy water protecting your boy from holy war. Life's a movie, nigga, I'm conducting the score. Off the porch through muddy water, staying the course.
I need all the wins, yeah. Ain't no L's, I gotta get a no call and quits, yeah. Gotta keep on moving no matter how hard it gets, yeah. Better move out the way, cause I'm coming with harder hits. My head is as hard as a brick, but I'm harder than all of this. You better move, you might get knocked out, knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out.
Man, oh man. We are back. We're down to the wire. As always, I'm here with Sebastian and Lee.
Yo.
How y'all feeling, man? It's been a minute.
Been a minute. We're here, though. We're back. We're still here.
So much has happened.
So much has happened. For real. So much has happened. But yeah, I mean, we can hop right into it. First segment, we talking about the Thursday night game. Thursday night game, we talking about Texans, Bills. Texans beat the Bills 23-19. Josh Allen did not score a touchdown. And Davis Mills led the Texans to their third straight win.
All of a sudden, Texas looking pretty good. I don't know.
What's that window looking like? What's the window looking like?
Back open?
That window closed, man.
Is it closed? They
That
6-5,
closed,
man. Stroud coming back?
No.
I don't know. They got the best defensive football, arguably, right? It's them and the
yeah. Like, in all seriousness, though, it depends how you see that defense. If you think that defense is legit, because between Anderson and Hunter, they got like 20 sacks combined. So if they keep that up, I don't see how this team doesn't make the playoffs. But
I mean, I do. They're third in the division. So, I mean, there's like, I don't think it's a lock. I mean, that defense does look good. I'm looking at their remaining schedule. They play the Colts, the Chiefs, Cardinals, Raiders, Chargers, and then the Colts again.
Oh, they don't play the Jags? They played them twice already?
Yeah, they they split with the Jags.
I think they split.
Yeah, they split with the Jags. They've beaten the Titans twice. Still have to play the Colts twice. So yeah, it's literally in their hands. The way it looks, because they got, like I said, they got the Colts twice in division. Chargers are going to be in the hunt. Chiefs are going to be in the hunt. So it's not easy, but
it's going to be between them. Oh, but the Chiefs, yeah. Oh yeah, I don't know.
It's not going to be great either. We'll get into that later. But in general, they now have the tiebreaker over the Bills. That defense is elite, man. They got 8 sacks on the game on Thursday. I know they got 2 picks on that game on Thursday. They got a fumble. Like, they dominated them defensively throughout the game, man. I'm not gonna lie, it looked crazy.
Yeah.
I know James Cook had a pretty good game, but Josh Allen did not look good. I know Allen is, an MVP front runner, probably not anymore. After the performance there, and a couple weeks ago against the Dolphins, he didn't look too great either. But overall, like, the Texans defense is crazy. And if you have belief in CJ Stroud, I know you're not a believer in Stroud per se, PMC, but I know Lee is. If you are a believer in Stroud, like, they're not getting Mixon back, but they have decent talent on offense. Like, if the defense is going to perform to this degree versus playoff caliber opposition, they can beat anybody.
Yeah.
D'Amico Ryans looks like a legitimate coach. Like, I'm not saying I believe or I'm even buying stock on the Texans, but I can't say the window's closed yet, man. Like, it's if the defense is going to perform this well, they can win any game.
And just to add to, they have the tiebreaker over the Ravens as well.
Right. So it's like, for that 7th playoff spot, they're in position to have it. Right? Do they play the Chiefs? You said they play the Chiefs later this year?
Yeah, they do. They play the Chiefs in, I think, 2 weeks.
Like you said, it's all in their hands, right?
Yeah.
They're being cautious with Stroud, but they're still winning with Mills. I don't know how, but hey, you know what I'm saying? Window open. It's not busted open like my window, Lee, but it's open.
Yeah, I mean, I never thought the window was like all the way open, but I feel like with this what's scary about the Texans is that their offense has not lived up to its potential, but it's still, but they can. Like, we know Nico Collins is a legit wide receiver 1. We know CJ Stroud can be good. It's just a matter of them putting it together. And then you mentioned Mixon's not coming back, but I like Woody Marks. I feel like they need to give him the ball more. I think they need to stop trying to do this 50-50 split with Chubb. I think they just need to give it to Marks and let him run. I think Nick Chubb, unfortunately, I just don't think he doesn't look the same. He looks slow, and he just doesn't look nearly the same after his injury. But you mentioned this schedule, and I think that's the only real thing holding me back on going all in on the Texans, is because they're competing, like you said, with the Chiefs, the Ravens, and the Jaguars for that last playoff spot. And it's hard to pick the Texans over Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson. So, unfortunately, I think the competition is going to hold them out.
Yeah, I think, man, it's tough because, like, I got 2 questions, right? So, are you guys saying the window is open for the playoffs or Super Bowl contenders with this defense?
Playoffs.
Well, with this year, why can't they go on a Super Bowl run?
Ah, man.
What if the Chiefs obviously are not what we thought they were? They could still miss the playoffs. Everyone will probably bet money they'd make the playoffs, but realistically, their playoff probability it's a real chance they miss the playoffs. Same thing with the Ravens. They just beat the Bills, who would probably be the favorite in the East. So, like, there's no one they can't beat. Yep. Like,
you have the Bills favored over the Pats?
I still do, yeah.
The Pats have the division lead by like 2 games right now, and I think they beat the Bills. Right? Am I crazy?
I mean, they won 8 straight games, but I just don't. I don't trust Drake May.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I don't. Okay. I'm not a believer in Drake May. I'm not a believer in Drake May.
So you're not a believer in Drake May, but you are a believer in CJ Stroud.
Hell yeah! Okay.
I thought you were going a different way. I thought you were going.
Okay.
No. What?
No, I thought you were going a different way. I'll save that for later. I thought you were going a different way. But
I should have.
You should have. But
oh my god!
But what I was gonna say is,
I'm a Jet fan too.
So if they are contenders, right? Or let's just say they're contending, their windows are open for the Super Bowl, right? Does that mean that CJ Stroud is like, he's on the hot seat? Because
you know what
I'm saying? Like, with this defense, if they're playing as well as they're supposed to be, and we've talked about it on this show, that no one can do it alone. They need help. Like, if it's not the quarterback, like, we've even compared it to Josh Allen, right? Like, when Josh Allen's lost, like, it hasn't been because of him. It's been because of the defense. It's been because, like, whatever. So now, if the Texans defense is playing like this, it's not the defense. It's your guy, And we're in a year where the Chiefs could miss the playoffs. So it's like if the Chiefs
and the
miss
Ravens in the
the
same year.
Chiefs and Ravens miss the playoffs. Like, so you'd have no Mahomes, no Lamar Jackson. You just have Josh Allen, who you just beat.
It's
If
on
you
CJ.
don't do it, and like you don't have if the performance is not solid enough to win, there's got to be a question there.
Yeah, I would say this is probably the most open it's been as far as who can win the Super Bowl. Like the Chiefs are wobbling. People have question marks even about the Eagles, even though they're the champions. Like the NFC as a whole, we're talking about the AFC right now, but the NFC as a whole crap bag. Like maybe people would lean on the Rams as like the team in the NFC, but like the AFC is wide open. You just said you don't believe in Drake May, so it's like if there's ever a time like PMC saying it would be now. Like I don't know when Stroud is back, but they have the position.
Next week.
If he's back next week, you got to perform.
Back next week against the Colts. That's it. That's
tough.
That's potentially a conference championship matchup as of right now.
Yeah.
If you want to win. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to beat the Colts. And I'm not saying it's impossible to do that, but it's wide open. So
it's right there for CJ to take it. He just has to, because the hype for him has definitely died down since his rookie year. You know, Jaden Daniels came in and kind of stole all the hype, and then he hasn't really done much since that. His rookie year was probably his best year, but I think he's due to get paid in maybe after next year too. So.
You gotta make a decision on it.
Yeah, he's got a lot on the line.
And I will say, because I've said it in the past, technically, right? Like even though I don't know if he had crazy performances, I do know they blew out the Ravens, but this will be the first time that he's beaten those top quarterbacks because he's beaten them. Did Lamar Jackson play that first game? But they beat the Ravens and they beat the Bills, at least in the regular season, which CJ Stroud has never done. So now that he's beaten them, going into the playoffs with the number one defense, and if half of them don't make it, Burrow's out too, is like, if you're supposed to be that guy, like put it this way, if they make the playoffs, potentially he's the best quarterback in the playoffs.
Yeah, because it could come down to Drake May, Daniel Jones, CJ Stroud, and Bo Nix. That could be your final four quarterbacks.
Hold on. We gotta pump the brakes. Steelers are gonna probably be without Aaron Rodgers for who knows how long.
He's playing,
right? He's not playing today.
He's playing.
He's not playing today.
He's playing when it counts.
We'll see. But are you banking on the Steelers to win the AFC North? Are you banking on the Ravens or the Bengals? Well, Bengals would be
the Steelers are rolling. The Steelers. Yeah. So, and the Ravens are getting healthier. The Ravens have been getting guys back every week.
I don't know if I'm going Steelers over Ravens right now, man. I don't know if I'm doing that.
But like again, realistically, all the top quarterbacks in the AFC might not make it. I mean, Josh Allen will make it. Josh Allen and Herbert. But yeah, CJ Stroud could be the third best quarterback.
The problem is that we're not looking at Drake May as a top quarterback right now. I think it's the issue. Like he's the one that's replacing Burrow, in my opinion, in this year anyway.
As much as I'm hating on Drake May right now, I can't deny he's at least top 3 in MVP right now. Mm-hmm. But I just don't think he's gonna keep doing it the entire year. Like, do you really think the Patriots are gonna go? What was it? Where are they? They're gonna go 15-3. You think they're gonna go 15-3, 14 and? I mean, we'll see, but if it came down to CJ Stroud versus Drake May, that's a good question. Patriots do have the easier schedule too. JD just said so.
Are we having the Tom Brady conversation for Drake May already with the easy schedule? Are we doing this already? They beat the Bills. No, they did that.
But their schedule has been atrocious.
I guess, man. I'm just saying, bro. I believe in Drake May. He nice. For real. I believe in him more than I believe in Stroud. Overrated? Oh man.
Drake May's overrated.
Okay. All right. I won't bring up he who shall not be named, but just know.
We talking about the AFC. All right?
We gotta believe in some people, but not other people. That's all I'll say.
All
That's all
right.
I'll say.
Well, let's slide into the next topic. So we got on that, like, who's been the most impressive team this season? You know, we got the Bears, they're 7-3, Broncos 8-2, Colts 8-2, Patriots 9-2, Rams 8-2, and even on the bottom, you know, you got Chiefs 5-5. Like, that's surprising, not necessarily impressive, but like, are you shocked? You know, Panthers 6-5. Who do you think's most impressive?
Most impressive got to be the most impressive. I got to go to Bears. You talk about like complete turnaround. Like Caleb Williams looks like a completely different quarterback. Like 7-3 right now. They're third in the NFC. I don't think anyone had them coming out of that division, let alone being a wild card team. I know the Colts are a big surprise too, but weren't they like in the wild card race last year? I can't remember, but I know the Bears. Yeah, I feel like the Bears, their turnaround has been a big flip, and it's really just because of Caleb Williams.
I gotta say it's the Colts, man. I gotta. Like, they're the most surprising team, and they were dominant on offense this year to this point. You know what I'm saying? They made that big trade for Sauce. I don't know if that's gonna work out per se, but Jonathan Taylor should be in MVP conversations. He's the best player in football right now, in my opinion. He's putting up insane numbers. He's putting up better numbers than Saquon last year, better numbers than CMC 2 years ago. And we had those guys in MVP conversations at this point in the year. He's doing better than they even are. And he's the engine behind that offense. So to me, the Colts have been the most impressive. I don't know if they'll be able to sustain it, but they're at the point where they got people believing in Daniel Jones for real again. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Indiana Jones.
Listen, Indiana Jones, bro. So to me, I'm surprised you didn't put the Seahawks up there.
Seahawks, yeah, they could be there.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know why the Chiefs are up there at all. But
well, I wanted to talk about, are we surprised that like the Chiefs are 5-5? Like, you know, they've been so dominant as of late. Or you always thought, like, I feel like people even now are just like, hey, they'll be fine, they'll be in it. But like, will they?
I think they will, but that's me expecting the Chiefs to be the Chiefs. They haven't shown me that this year. Outside of like 2 games.
I think you have to think about what you just said.
What's up?
Because you just said the Texans are gonna make it. So who's out?
7 teams that make it.
Out, but who's out?
Yeah, so who's out?
Because you're saying everybody's gonna make it.
I think the Jags are out, but that's still one spot. So then the Bills are still 6. The Chargers
it's the
are
Jags,
5.
but that's because I know I don't believe in T-Law at all.
Okay.
It's
So
like at all.
Jags are out.
The way Lee feels about Drake May is how I feel about T-Law, bro.
I think the Ravens will get the division, and I think the Steelers will fall out. Steelers and Jags fall out, and Texans and Chiefs. I'm sorry, Texans and Ravens get in.
No, that's still exclusive team though. So
I think the Chiefs are out.
You think the Chiefs are out?
Yeah. I don't think they're catching the Chargers.
I mean, hey,
if you take out this is a huge piece of it. Obviously,
are the Chargers making it?
Mahomes is the reason everyone has faith in the Chiefs, right? But like, if you look at the team, that team is not good.
Oh.
Like, they have no running game. Rice has looked good coming back to them, but if Mahomes isn't Mahomes, they're not going to win. And he hasn't been that Mahomes this year. I mean, they're 5-5. They're not winning those close games anymore. They're finding ways to lose. I don't know. Every other team is trending up.
All right. Oh man, the Chiefs not making the playoffs feels crazy. Like, they have a plus 73 point differential. They have the best point differential in their division. They're just not winning games.
Yeah.
But they're still 500. They're still 4-1 out on at home.
But I will say, I mean, okay, so let's just break it down.
The
I mean,
record isn't good enough.
But do you have the Broncos making it?
Yeah, I think you have to.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you have the Patriots making it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have the Colts?
Yeah, those are the 3 locks. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have the Bills?
Yeah.
The Bills have losses against dudes you can't have losses against right now.
Well,
Bro.
first do the division winners, right? Because the division winners are going to be Broncos, Patriots, Colts, and then the North you have either the Steelers or the Ravens.
Steelers
All
or
right.
Ravens.
I'm going Ravens personally.
Same.
So do you think Steelers miss it? Miss the
The
playoffs?
thing
completely?
about this, so the thing about the Steelers, is they're also 5-2 in the conference, while the Chiefs are 2-4. So even they'll have that tiebreaker too. So it's like maybe the Chiefs don't make it. Maybe I'm coming to the realization that the Chiefs don't make it. But
the Chiefs are. I just looked it up. The Chiefs are 0-5 in one-score games. So this season, so they're in every game.
They're in every game. That's what I'm saying. They haven't looked great, but they're still the
But
Chiefs.
0-5, 0-5 is hard to ignore. Something's going on there. Like,
I mean, but this is exactly how it was when they made it, and they made the Super Bowl. You know, it was the same way. They was winning close games, but
they went
now they're losing.
They went 12-0 last year in one-score games. This year they're 0-5. It's just a weird year. I don't know.
So you guys are saying probably the Steelers and Jags are out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't believe in the Jags.
And you're saying you're saying the Texans and Chiefs are in.
There's 3 wild cards, right? 5, 6, 7.
And the Chargers.
Yeah, so that means the Chargers
are going to get 1.
Chargers
are out?
Yeah. So then you have 6, 7. 6, 7. Hey, Texans, Chiefs.
Yeah.
Oh man. So that's excluding Jaguar. That means the Bills are out.
No.
Or am I misunderstanding this right now?
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. So but for 6 and 7, it's going to be Bills, Jaguars, Chiefs, Texans, Steelers, or Ravens, depending on who you think is winning that.
Wait, hold on. So it's Patriots, Ravens, Colts, and then Broncos. Those are the 4. The next 3 teams are between the Chargers, the Steelers, the Texans, the Jaguars, and the Chiefs. And the Chargers. Yeah, I said the Chargers. And the Bills.
Yeah, I think the Chargers are a lock for one of them.
A lock?
Yeah, I think the Chargers are a lock.
So you guys are saying Steelers, Jags, and who else are out?
Chiefs. I think the Chiefs are out.
That's why I said you got to think about what you said, and that's what I was talking about yesterday. Even when we were talking about it, you were like, "Yo, Chiefs gonna make it. Chiefs gonna make it." But like, yo, Texans, Chiefs, like it just can't happen. It can't be both.
Mm-hmm.
It can't be both.
When you look in the standings, it's a tight race.
It's tough because of what the conference record is, bro. They're not gonna have that tiebreaker over anybody. They're 2-4 in the conference.
But the real problem too is like a lot of these teams, like the Texans, still have to play the Colts twice, right? So the Texans can technically the Texans can beat the Colts twice and still lose the division. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like they're still gonna be good wins. And like those are their harder games. And I think one of them is like week 18. So it's kind of like it doesn't favor the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs still have to play like the Colts again too. So it's like I don't.
All right, let's take a poll,
man.
You got who's got the Chiefs making the playoffs?
I don't.
I think they'll miss it. So miss, Sebastian. You got the Chiefs in.
I'm gonna be the contrary. I'm gonna say they make it somehow, somewhere. I still believe in Mahomes, man.
So who's out then? Who's out? The Ravens? No, you have the Ravens winning the division. Chargers? You think the Chargers are out? It's hard to pick.
It's tough because I'm a believer in
Herbert.
In not so much Herbert. I was gonna say the Bills don't make it. I would say to be safe, the Texans don't make it, right? And then
so everything you just said in the first segment doesn't apply.
I know.
you went against.
Now you're asking me to believe in the
Chiefs. You said in the first segment doesn't apply.
You're asking, do I believe in the Texans defense more than I believe in Patrick Mahomes? That's what you're asking.
Yeah,
pretty much.
That's
pretty much. Yeah,
and
pretty much.
I have to say I believe more in Patrick Mahomes. That's where I'm at.
That's tough.
I think that's where majority of people are gonna go, but I think you gotta take off the blinders from years past because this is not the same.
And the thing about it is like Chiefs have a tough schedule, man. They play the Colts today.
Yeah, and
They
Mahomes,
lose today. It's over.
They play the
I'd say
Colts today,
Mahomes-
and in 2 weeks they play the Texans.
yeah.
They gotta win both. They gotta. What'd you say they have to do? They gotta win. They gotta win out or whatever you said.
No, they have to. If they win out, they'll make the playoffs. If they lose once, I think they need help from the Jags and the Chargers. And if they lose twice, they need more help from the Jags and the Chargers. That's how it breaks
JD's
down.
saying the Texans might get a free W if Indy rests their starters in Week 17. That's still a division game. I don't know if they're gonna do that.
They're not gonna rest because the Colts have to. The Colts are gonna be fighting as of right now. They'll be fighting for first with the Broncos.
Yeah.
So-
Plus Week 17, like there's a whole week after that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're still week
Like,
18.
nah, they're gonna
not gonna rest for 2 weeks. Like they're gonna try to get that 1 seed, and it's not gonna be a given because you got what's it called?
Okay.
You still got the Colts.
Yeah,
The Colts, Broncos, and Patriots have 2 losses, so they gotta play.
Yeah,
The
Colts
one
need to
seed-
continue
the
to
one
win,
seed
man.
Chiefs-
If they
exactly.
lose today, they're
There's
like
only one bye. It's only one bye now, so they're gonna try to get that 1 seed.
Yeah, exactly. They gotta try to play, or even just jockeying for position, like depending on who you want to play.
yeah. Hey man,
It's
See,
that. I
Mahomes,
can't
make me
believe
believe again, bro. Make me believe.
It's tough, man. I don't know if the Chiefs beat the Texans with the way that defense is playing right now.
Like we've seen when Patrick Mahomes struggles, it's when the pass rush gets after him every single play, and that's the Texans probably have the best pass rush in the league right now. At least the best duo between Hunter and Anderson. So
They're gonna have to. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. To be honest, I think. I don't know. I said it to y'all yesterday. I think the Cowboys are gonna. I think the Cowboys beat the Chiefs. I think the Cowboys might be the Eagles today. To be honest.
Do you want to transition to the NFC? We talk a lot about the AFC.
We
Do
can
you
talk
want
about
to
the NFC.
Let's go
to the NFC?
We can talk about the NFC.
All right.
I mean, who's in the NFC? Let's see.
It comes down. I mean, I'm a big Lee called at the beginning of the year that the Rams were going to run the table basically, and they look good, bro. They got the best point differential at 100. Well, it's second best at 100 versus the Seahawks 101. So, do you think 3 teams in the NFC West do make the playoffs? Because right now it's Rams, Seahawks, Niners, and then it's like who wins the NFC South, who's going to win the NFC North, and it's looking like the NFC East finally has repeat champion in Eagles, man. Unless the Cowboys run the table or something. So, what do y'all think about that?
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Man. So right now the Lions are out. Right, Lions are 8th seed.
Yeah.
So if I gotta put them in, I gotta take someone out. Oh man, NFC North.
Who do you think wins the North? Because I still think that the Lions are going to win the North, personally. I do. And maybe I'm tripping for that. I still think the Lions.
Do the Lions play the Bears again? Did the Lions?
Let's see. Do they play the Bears again? Yeah. Last week of the season.
Okay, yeah.
Bears have a tough schedule. Bears have to play
I
the
think
Packers twice, Eagles, Steelers, 49ers, and Lions.
Yeah, Bears are gonna end up a wild card.
See, Lions got the Giants today. Easy W. You know what I'm saying? Should be anyway. They got Packers. They already lost the Packers. They got the Packers next week. Then the Cowboys. Then the Rams. Then the Steelers. Then the Vikings. Then the Bears. So, and that Bears game could be flexed to be a Sunday night game because it could have playoff implications right now. So, I don't know, man. It's in front. It's all in front of the Lions right now to do what they're supposed to do. What they were supposed to do at the start of the season. They're getting a little bit healthier now.
I think the Cowboys are gonna make a run.
Yeah.
I think the Cowboys are gonna make a
That
run.
defense is so bad, though.
I understand.
Yeah, that defense is so bad.
It's
I
so
understand.
bad.
I understand. But
But
let me ask y'all a question.
sorry.
What's the difference between the Cowboys and the Bengals?
Quarterback's not hurt.
Quarterback play.
quarterback play or the quarterback's not hurt?
Quarterback's not hurt.
Oh yeah, the
Well,
quarterback's not hurt. Yeah.
Okay, but so if the Bengals are always seen as a threat to make the playoffs and sneak in, why can't the Cowboys?
Hold on. Because because
say it.
I
I
think a
want you to say
majority
it. I
of
want you to
people
say
think
it.
that Joe Burrow is better than Dak Prescott.
But is he?
Yes.
Oh, what?
But
Yeah.
no. But right now, as of the past few years, if we're talking about being healthy and we're talking about stats, is he?
Oh man.
Is he? Because Dak, if the Cowboys were winning more games, he'd be an MVP candidate right now. There's not many quarterbacks playing better than Dak right now, and I hate to say that, but it's the truth.
Yeah, but
You're right about that. Dak's balling.
So if Bengals have a shot just because of how great they are offensively, you got to give the Cowboys the same type of thing, and they just improved their defense.
I think
It's only been 1 week.
so. I think the secondary problem with what you're saying is typically the AFC is more top heavy. Like right now, the AFC South is like a legitimately good division.
Sure.
When years past, it hasn't been. Where you can sneak into the playoffs because there's a whole division that's not really competing.
100%.
That's not the case in the AFC anymore. In the NFC, the Lions are 6-4 and they're not in the playoffs right now.
I understand.
You know what I'm
that.
saying? So it's just harder to
wait, can
make
we
the
back
playoffs.
up? Can we back up? Hold up.
Yeah.
So you're saying Dak is better than Burrow?
Right now, because he's playing. And he's been playing at an MVP caliber. Like if we were talking about this year, because we had the same conversation about like Baker before, right?
Mhm.
Like it's like if you're talking about right now, Dak is like a top 3 quarterback right now.
Yeah, Dak statistically is always top 5. Like no one argues this the regular season for Dak. The thing with Dak is and the Cowboys is they can't do anything once they get to the playoffs, right? So like
But we're talking about making the playoffs.
They currently have a 6%.
But I'm talking about
to make the playoffs.
I'm talking about like having the quote unquote faith in the Bengals versus like faith in the Cowboys on going on a run. It's because we've seen Burrow go on an actual run. Like he's been to the Super Bowl. He's one of the few who actually beat Mahomes. Like what is Dak done?
I'm not saying Super Bowl. I'm saying to make the playoffs.
Yeah, and I'm saying it's much more difficult for them to make it than you think it is right now.
I'm not saying it's not difficult.
They're 10. They're behind the Panthers.
I'm not saying they're not. It's not difficult, but I'm saying I'm looking at their schedule, and like I said, I think if they can win today against the Eagles, that's their hardest matchup, arguably, today. And then they have the Chiefs, they have the Lions, they have Vikings, Chargers, Commanders, Giants.
They can only lose 2 of those games.
They can't even lose
That's
2
fair.
of them.
That's fair.
They can only lose 1 of those games. What's their division? What's their conference record? They're 2-4-1 in the conference with one of the worst defenses in the league.
Yeah, but you keep saying but they just made wholesale changes on the defense. You know what I mean? Like they just
Quinn Williams immediately makes that defense at least average.
Yeah, they made a few changes.
Listen, man.
And they weren't again. It's not a few changes. Quinn Williams is a top 5 defensive.
So who are they bumping out? Who are they bumping out then? Because right now the top slots are, or at least the playoff slots are Eagles, Rams, Bears, Buccaneers, Seahawks, Packers, Niners, with the Lions and Panthers looking out ahead of them.
Whoever that last spot is.
So Niners are out.
Niners or
Packers are out. Which 2? Niners, Packers, or Lions. They got to beat out one of those 3 teams to make it.
I think
or Seahawks.
Packers.
But then they also have to beat the Lions because the Lions are in the hunt too.
So didn't they play the Packers and it was a draw, right? Am I tripping?
Yeah, 40.
Yeah, that's 40. The tie. They both have a tie. Yeah.
Yeah.
That tie is gonna come huge.
They need that win.
Yeah, that tie might get them in. That tie might get them in. That tie might get them in.
Yeah. So I don't know. I just think they go on a run. I think at the least they're gonna be like.
They also lost to the Panthers. It's over, bro.
What do you mean? But the Panthers are a good team.
They're ahead of. That's what I'm saying. They're in the hunt.
Yeah.
They have to have a better record than the Panthers.
If the Panthers lose this week and the Cowboys win, they have a better record.
Do they?
Because of the ties. It'd be 6-6 versus 5-1.
Yes, they do. Like it's not that far off, man. Like. It's not that far off.
According to
Hold on.
NFL.com,
Is
Cowboys
6
have
and 6 better than
11%.
what would the Cowboys be?
6 and
5,
5
5
and
and
1.
1.
No, 6, 5 and 1, or 5, 5 and 1.
No,
Yeah.
5,
it'll be
5 and
5,
1.
5 and 1 versus 6 and 6, but the 6 and 6 would have the win over them head to head.
Oh yeah.
Would that have?
But they haven't
would
had
you have
the because they haven't had the
But what's the
bye.
win percentage? It's
Because they haven't had the bye. I don't think the Panthers have had the bye.
I don't
So
know
they
what the
would-
win percentage of
They would,
5, 5
they
and
would,
1.
tec-
Like
they
500.
would they would technically be ahead, but they would have one less loss.
But then
I'm-
I guess
They
gotta.
would technically be ahead, but I'm just saying they would have one less loss.
Mhm.
So it's like the tiebreaker wouldn't come into play if the Cowboys just keep winning. Because you could say Giants, Commanders, or probably wins. Can we say
Should
that?
be.
well,
Should be division game.
I think we're overlooking the
Man.
Panthers because if the Panthers can still win their division.
They can.
They're only a half game behind the Bucks.
They can.
So yeah,
Have the Bucks and
they're
Cowboys
not going
played?
to, but
I don't even remember.
No.
Mhm.
But here's the thing, right? Like the Bucks and Panthers still have to play each other twice. The Bucks.
So one of them can pull away.
okay.
Yeah,
with that.
but the Bucks literally play like the Cardinals, Saints, Falcons, Panthers twice, and Dolphins. They have the easiest schedule
Yeah.
in the NFL,
Yeah.
and everybody should be getting healthy. You know, outside of this week, they play the Rams.
Godwin's back. Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like, however you look at it, it's like, do they? Let's say they lose to the Rams this week, then they will be 6 and 5. Right, so potentially them and the Panthers have the same record, or maybe the Panthers have a half a game above them, or a half a game below, and then they still have to play each other twice.
Yeah.
So like they could still, I mean, like they could still split, or like someone could win 7, like, and Cowboys would be right there, regardless of the other games.
I'm just not confident in the Cowboys, man. I'm not.
I hear you.
I hear what you're saying.
I hear you.
I would be lying to myself if I was like,
I just
yeah, the
think
Cowboys
that-
are about to make this run. And
I
I'm
think
believing
that
it.
offense, if they can get something on defense, and that offense is going to be similar to how the Bengals were.
Yeah.
That's how I see it.
By the numbers on NFL.com, if the Cowboys lose today, they have a 3% chance. If they win, they have an 11% chance.
Right.
So they need some help. So
I
Even
think
with a W, they in the low double digits.
But
like,
I've
low
said already, I think they
double
win
digits.
today.
yeah, they got to
Against
win
the
today,
Eagles.
though. They got to win today. Yeah. Regardless, they got to win. Yeah.
I think they win today. And
It's
I-
spit game,
where are they
right?
playing?
I'll-
Where are they
I
playing?
think it's close.
Spit game?
I don't think
Revenge
it's
of
close.
spit game?
I don't think
He's
it's close.
hedging, Lee. This is him hedging, bro.
How am I
Is
hedging?
it in Philly or,
How
is
am
it
I
in Philly or
hedging?
in Dallas?
How
Is
am I
it in Philly or
hedging
in
when
Dallas?
I'm saying
When
I
the
think they're
Eagles
going to
win,
win,
you're gonna be
and
like,
I don't think they're
yeah.
close. I don't think it's going to be a close game. I think the Cowboys win by like 2 scores.
By 2 scores?
Two
Yes.
scores?
Yes.
Okay. Hey,
Yes.
man, he knows his team better than I do, bro.
Yes.
He knows his team better than I do. We'll see.
What's the spread for this game?
I don't know.
Bet
what the
it.
spread
Put the
is.
money up.
When the Eagles beat them week 1, it's 24-20.
Yeah, that was with Spitgate.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was the spit.
Hey, man.
I'm about to, I don't know.
Leave about to put the
I'm trying to look at these eyes. I'm trying to look. I'm
I'm
about to make a bet
saying-
real quick.
I'm telling
I
you,
might have to make a
man.
bet.
Like
Leave about to put the ticket in, bro.
I don't want to say it this way, but I think they're gonna make a run. I just think they're gonna make a run.
It's not. It's only Cowboys +3. So Eagles
Wait,
are
so,
only 3
so
points.
hold on, just to confirm, who's out?
I think only one of Buccaneers or Panthers make it. I don't think both of them make it.
Fair.
I think Packers are out. I
Division
think
winner
Packers
for
are
them
out.
will win. Okay.
I think Packers
And
are
then it
out.
comes down to Packers, Niners, Seahawks.
Packers are out, and the Lions will get that wild card. No, the Lions will win the division. The Bears will get the wild card.
Okay.
So the 3 wild cards for me are the Bears, the 49ers, and the Lions. I don't know how the 49ers are winning, but they keep winning, so I'm not going to go against them.
Hospital squad, they keep getting W's. Though. I don't know how they doing it, but they doing it, bro.
but
Purdy back soon? No, I don't even know. Purdy back?
Purdy played last game.
Did he? Oh,
Yeah.
I was busy.
But and this is where 49ers play the Panthers. They play the Panthers, Browns, Titans, Colts, Bears, Seahawks.
That's tough to end.
It's a tough end, but
it's a tough end, but it's also
it's a slight beginning.
But
very light.
But it's also depending on who you think makes it, it dictates who's gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? If 49ers are going to run, a lot of these teams, what if they beat the Seahawks? What if they beat the Bears? What if they beat the Panthers? These are big implications on who can make it.
Hey man,
this Panthers game today is a big game for both of them.
So you're under the belief the Rams get the bye then, because you don't seem to believe in the Eagles right now, which I guess I get. There's locker room turmoil. The play calling is abysmal. You think the Rams get the number 1 seed, or you think it's up for grabs in general?
I think it's still up for grabs. I mean, I think the Eagles can still get the bye. It's not gonna look pretty, but I think they can still get the bye. I think Rams have tough schedule too. They play Panthers. They play Panthers, Cardinals, Lions, Seahawks.
They have the NFC West,
Falcons,
which is the best division in football right now. Well, I guess the AFC West.
No, but they got to play the Cardinals twice though. They got to play the Cardinals twice and the Falcons. So those should be wins. But they do play the Panthers, Lions, Seahawks. So
they got 2 potential playoff games and then nobody else. Playoff teams and nobody else.
Yeah.
But if you're a believer in that conference, let's just say Rams and 49ers, they're both just battling out and they're just great and they win those games, then all those other Seahawks, Lions, Panthers, all of them are going to have 2 losses.
Right.
Or 2 more losses, I should say.
2 additional losses on their schedule, yeah. We'll see.
That's how the Cowboys sneak in.
Why are we sleeping on Seattle? Seattle might end up with the 1 seed.
Seattle
could get the 1 seed still. They're 1 game back.
They could.
Didn't they lose to the Rams already? Or am I tripping?
Yeah, they lost to the Rams already by 2 or by 3.
Yeah. They play again, but it's you have to win that game. You know what I'm saying? You have to now. What? We'll see. Listen, JSN going crazy. So
about to get 2,000 yards.
Shout out to Sam Darnold, man. How do you feel watching Sam Darnold cook? Is it how?
It's like watching a proud dad. It's like a proud dad.
Okay.
You're proud dad.
I feel about DJ, bro. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it.
Nah, man. All right.
I always had faith in Sam. So.
Well, that kind of leads into our last topic, I guess. And that's who do you think's on the hot seat, man? Players on the hot seat, either good or bad. I know one player that we've been very vocal about. I don't know if we want to start there.
We could go there. I don't know how the hell you put him on the hot seat. He's played 8 games.
He's on the hot seat, man.
He's played mid, bro.
He's on the hot seat, bro.
For those of y'all that don't know, JJ McCarthy is the player who shall not be named. We're gonna name his ass. That boy is mid as fuck.
He's
and
not
me
good.
and PFC tried to tell Lee this.
He's not good.
Crashed
Man.
out over it a long time ago.
Yeah, because you guys are trying to get him out the league, and he hasn't. What rookie quarterback? It's so unfair that the expectations you guys are putting on JJ. He missed the whole year.
Man. He's not a rookie.
He missed the whole year.
He's not a rookie, man.
He missed the whole year. Came back.
He's a Ben
regardless
Simmons
of being
rookie, man. Get out of here with that.
Anyone who misses an entire year is not going to be as good the second year. And it's going to take him time to get acclimated to get back, right? And then add on top of that, it's technically his first year starting. His first career game starting, he got NFC Player of the Week.
Listen, I didn't expect JJ to be elite off rip because I didn't believe in him at all. I thought it was a reach at 10 when they went up and got his ass.
Yeah.
But in general, the dude don't look good, and he's got one of the most stacked weapon rosters around him possible. With the best coordinator coaching possible. So the dude got to look better.
He's got one of the GOATs at QB whispers.
He does. And that's why I'm not ready to get rid of him. Because, has he looked bad? Yes. like obviously he's looked bad, but you're completely ignoring the plays where he's looked good. Like
But he's always looked bad, Lee.
He's already had
life.
more clutch drives in the fourth quarter than half the league. Like the last game they lost versus the Bears, they got the ball with 3 minutes left, and he led a game-leading touchdown with like 6-7 straight completions down the field, got the touchdown to Addison, and then the defense gave up the field goal. The narrative would have been so different if the defense held them and he led them to the game-winning touchdown again.
Let me
Lee, that wasn't JJ. That was 9, bro. Such a loser,
so let me ask a fair question, right? Because let's say, okay, right, like we're being hard on JJ for sure, right? But let's say that division, for all intents and purposes, Lions should be a decent team for the next at least 2 or 3 years, right? Like Packers, they have their quarterback, they have their team, they should be solid. Bears look like they've turned it around, with Ben Johnson, and Caleb looks like he can be the guy. So what is the criteria to like solidify JJ as their guy going forward, right? Like it's not this year, right? But like, do you give him another year? Do you give him 2 years? Like, what is it? Because for all intents and purposes, like if you look at the landscape right now at this current time, like the Vikings are the worst team in that division. And they were a playoff team or contender for the past few years.
They were like 14-3 last year.
That's what I'm saying.
Right?
That's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. What is the true? That's what I'm saying. What is the true learning curve? Because if you feel like you have that team that's a 14-win team, now, you know what I mean. And like you talk about job security, right? Like for the coach, it's like how long can we give him, or what does he have to show for us to be like,
JJ's league?
Yeah, like what does he have to show for us to be like, yo, like he's the guy we got to at least he's the guy we got to stick with him, like, and not to like throw salt in it, right? But like Dart, right?
Darnold.
No, I'm saying Jackson Dart, like he's shown like, yo, he's the guy. He's not perfect, right? But he's shown like, yo, this is the guy we're gonna move forward with at least, right? He's shown enough. So what do we need to see from JJ?
Stop turning the goddamn ball over. That's what he got to start doing. The dude got 8 interceptions in 5 games, bro.
I mean, that's what happens when you're asked to actually throw it.
Right.
And you've never done it before. So
you're not just handing it off to your top 2 in the league running backs.
Yeah, and relying on your defense.
Your defense dominate college.
You know what? They should trade him to the Texans. That's what he's used to.
Yeah.
That's what he's used to.
Lee, how you feel about that? You hire on both quarterbacks, Stroud for JJ. What's up? That's an even trade, I guess.
I'm not. All right. First off, you're making it sound like I think JJ is going to be an MVP of the league. My whole thing is I think he can be a decent starter. I think it's too early to cut ties with him. That's my thing. At least give him the year. Can we give him the year? Like, jeez.
I don't know if we can. I don't know if we can, man.
I'm willing to give him the year. I'm letting Lee know by the end of this year we're gonna be like, God damn, that dude was Christian Ponder.
No, see that no. He's as bad as he's looked this season so far. He's already shown flashes and better moments than like Zach Wilson and Christian Ponder. Like he's won them games.
So, but
shout out to Tim Tebow, bro. He won games.
But I will say, if he continues this, right, for not having, because he didn't even this year, he hasn't played the full season. I mean, he could lead the league in interceptions. Like that's
is it that bad?
It's concerning, like
he has 8.
He has 8, which is tied for 4th. It's tied for 4th. There's a lot of people with 8. There's 2 people with 9. Sam Darnold has 10, and then Tua and Geno have 13.
They said he started his career with a pick in was it 9 consecutive games or something like that, or 5? Come on, man. It's bad, bro.
So I mean, like like I said, if he ends the year with double-digit picks and he only played, you know what I mean, a handful of games, I mean that's still concerning.
Dude, he got Jettas, bro.
And he's not doing anything. And Jefferson's not doing anything. That's the other thing. Like Jefferson's like career lows with JJ.
He lucky Jettas isn't a prima donna, bro. I'd have been spazzing.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all let Darnold walk, man.
Yeah.
He over there with JSN putting up Madden numbers, and I'm over here putting up nothing.
Darnold's legit, man. I think that's what's making it so bad is Darnold. If that whole situation didn't happen, I don't think the eyes on JJ would be what they are right now. But we'll see.
Listen, bro, we'll see, bro.
I'm interested to see.
He said, imagine McCarthy with AJ Brown. Woo!
AJ would. Yeah.
I'm interested.
Where's AJ Brown going next year?
Giants.
He's getting traded.
He's not going anywhere, man.
Yeah, I gotta get rid of y'all coordinator, bro. It's bad.
Yeah.
Y'all need Dable. Y'all need Dable. Y'all need a dude who's willing to run that quarterback.
I think
the Eagles are the worst first seed 8-2 team I think I've ever seen.
Hey,
nah. The Vikings last year. The Vikings last year? Yeah. The Vikings were raw. I was like, we'll see, bro. We'll see about that.
Hey, man.
They got smoked in the playoffs. It wasn't even close.
Hey, man. I mean, well, going back to the question, I guess other people on the hot seat. I mean, we kind of touched on like CJ Stroud. Some other quarterbacks like Daniel Jones, Trevor Lawrence. Like these guys are. I mean, Daniel Jones is playing for a contract. Where are you gonna put him? Like, where does he fall? Trevor Lawrence is kind of like, do you stick with them?
They should have moved off Trevor Lawrence a year ago, in my opinion.
Yeah, but what if they make the playoffs?
What needs to happen is Trevor Lawrence needs to go to the Vikings.
No, it needs
That's what needs to happen.
Trevor Lawrence to the Jets.
Nah, so he can ruin his career. Sorry, Lee. No, Trevor Lawrence to the Vikings. It's the other conference. It's got the QB whisper. It's got the weapons.
It's too cold.
It's structured. No, they got a dome, man. He'll be okay. Trevor Lawrence to the Vikings. I'm not a believer in Trevor Lawrence, but he'll do better than what we're seeing from old boy, man.
But then you're gonna have to pay. Is Trevor Lawrence? Was it 160, 180 million dollars better than JJ McCarthy on a rookie contract?
Maybe.
I'll put it this way. I just told you I don't even believe in Trevor Lawrence. The answer is still yes.
Yeah, but if they didn't want to pay Sam Darnold, you think they're gonna pay and trade for Trevor Lawrence?
That's true. Yeah, it's not a good fit.
They're not gonna do it.
It's not a good fit.
I mean, it comes down to Kevin O'Connell's scouting grade on these people. Yeah. Does he view Trevor Lawrence if he had to pick between Sam Darnold and Trevor, what would you said?
In KOC, I trust. As long as KOC still got faith in JJ, I got faith in JJ.
He don't. I tell you right now, he like, damn, we fucked up. I thought my system could get anybody to do this thing, and I was wrong. There needs to be actual talent at the table, not just I won in high school. Let me stop.
I will
like he didn't win in college too. Come on.
And he did nothing. He did nothing.
11 passes.
He did nothing, man.
They don't make the championship game without him.
They do.
The Final Four game. Who got MVP?
They probably
the Final Four game.
The Final
Four game. Who got MVP?
11 passes in a game.
Who got MVP in the Final Four game?
They probably do make that without him.
Can you answer my question though? Who got MVP in the Final Four game to send them to the championship?
Him, man.
Okay, thank you. So they don't make the championship without JJ, right?
They do. They probably do. That defense was raw. That defense was crazy.
I mean, what was the score?
What if? Who knows what would have happened? Who knows what would have happened? What I know did happen is JJ led them, got MVP, led them to the championship.
He'll lead nothing.
See, this is my thing. You give JJ no credit for anything good he does.
Because he hasn't done anything good.
We gave him 10% credit. That's what we said, right?
I gave him the year. He's got to end the year like he doesn't even have to end the year strong. To me, he just has to be solid. Like you said, protect the ball, and then next year he has to. I think he has to start the year stronger. Like,
can we get him a run game though? Like, we can't. We talk about Jettas, we talk about Addison. He's got no run game. Aaron Jones played 6 games this year. So they're asking him to. He's
they'll
supposed
get that.
To be a runner.
They'll get that because JJ's gonna have them with a low record, so they'll get a high pick. So they'll get that. They'll get that.
Hold on, he's supposed to be a dual threat quarterback, right? He's supposed to be part of the run game. He's supposed to be.
No one said he was Lamar Jackson.
All right, bro. All right.
He's a mobile quarterback.
Now he's just lying on the scouting.
He's a mobile quarterback. He's not a.
If he's not that, then there's a bigger problem.
Then Yeah, right. This was a part of the reason. He can make the throws and he can run. That was a part of the whole convincing myself.
There's a difference. There's a difference between being a mobile quarterback and being a scrambling running quarterback, like actually being a running threat. Like, I don't understand how you're missing that disconnect.
His QBR is 26, man.
What was Peyton Manning's QBR his rookie year?
Hey, he ain't Peyton Manning.
Hold on. Yo, y'all gotta miss me with this. Peyton Manning wasn't great his first year stuff. Peyton Manning was widely considered the best quarterback prospect in generations, in like 2 generations. This is the best quarterback. JJ was never that. Ever.
I didn't mention Manning as a prospect. I mentioned what he did in his rookie year. Statistically, he got terrible.
Grace because of what the expectation around him was. JJ is already a project, and he's got the best supporting cast you could possibly have, except for a running game. The dude sucks.
What's the best? Hold on, you said the best supporting cast. What is the best supporting cast?
I'm including the coaching when I say that.
Okay, because outside of Jettis, what does he have?
He's a quarterback going into a team that won 14 games last year and was a number 2 seed or whatever. That's what he is. Yeah. He's going into that.
Outside of Jettis, what does he have?
Hawkinson good.
3 years ago?
They got a line.
Name me one player on the line.
I don't know offensive linemen's names, man.
That's my point. Like, you're putting all this on JJ. You're putting all this on JJ acting like he's on some stacked team. Yeah, they won 14 games, but that was last year. That's not this year's team.
I wonder what the difference is.
That's how good Sam Darnold was. That's my point. That's how good Sam Darnold was.
I'm gonna lay off.
That's how good Sam Darnold is.
I'm gonna lay off JJ, bro. Just know.
We're gonna give him a year. We're gonna give him a year. You know, he's still got some time. I think regardless, if I'll put it this way,
Darashaw has been. Sorry, JD mentioned. The lineman Darashaw, yeah.
But JD got me with the names, man. He got me.
He got your back. He got your back.
I will say it is gonna be tougher. I feel like more people are gonna be unfair just because that division is good. You know what I mean? So he's gonna be forced to kind of perform a little bit earlier, and I think it'll be hard to stick with him, especially like I said, you talk about the coach, right? Like someone has to own it at some point. You know what I mean? So if they're not good next year, and like he has to own that, like someone has to own it.
Yeah,
we said it before. KOC gonna outlast him in Minnesota. That's my belief.
Yeah.
JJ might get him fired. If I'm being honest,
that's what I'm saying.
They'll be like, "Oh, you know what? We still believe in you to identify a different talent or cultivate." Or reclaim another talent before they're like, JJ is the guy and we're going to move off of KOC.
But to KOC's detriment, he might be like no, JJ's my guy. He might double down. And like, what if he has a terrible, he's been like, let's say, what if he
then he would have deserved to have been fired.
Yeah, he might double down on JJ, but we'll see. So because he picked JJ.
In the
right? Didn't he draft JJ?
In the offseason, do you get do you get someone to challenge him? Let's say, like
Mac Jones. You bring in Mac Jones.
I think Mac Jones maybe gets paid, but I mean, if he doesn't, like a Mac Jones type, where it's just like, hey, like this guy, JJ's the starter, but like if he struggles, we can pivot.
Yeah, they're gonna have to get it back up.
You're gonna have to.
Yeah, get Jacoby, man. He's the guy.
Or do they just bring Wentz back?
Wentz, chill.
I mean,
Wentz was balling, man, for a second.
Yeah.
Wentz
was balling for a second.
As a Justin Jefferson fantasy owner, yeah, he was.
He was balling, man. He was balling for a second.
Wow, bro.
So I don't know.
Saying he let DJ walk ain't fair, y'all. That's not fair. Bro. That's not fair. That's not fair.
A separate question for you guys. What do you think? We talked about a little bit earlier for the Chiefs. Like if they miss the playoffs, what do you think happens like in the offseason?
Woo.
Oh man, I don't know. I think they finally go big game hunting. I feel like they've been so reliant on Mahomes just to cover up everything.
Yeah.
And like they'll finally have to go improve the roster. Like what big roster moves have they done in the past couple of years? I can't.
Tyreek Hill reunion, yo. Nah, it's over.
I think they should go get AJ Brown. Go get AJ Brown.
AJ Brown's not going anywhere. He's just not. Like he could be
out,
unhappy
man.
as long as he
I
wants.
think he is, bro.
He's not. He still has like 3 years on his contract. He's not going anywhere.
Yeah,
because he's unhappy. We're gonna trade him.
It's not just that.
We're winning, so we're
hold
just
on,
gonna trade him because he's unhappy.
Would you be surprised if he demands a trade? Like I would not be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised, but we'd be like, guess what? So what? As long as you're showing up.
It's not about that to me with the Eagles. It's about Howie being like, all right, let's refigure some things.
Yeah, but
Like,
it's not going to be now. It's not going to be now. That's what I'm saying. Like we still like look at the contract. It's not. It doesn't make sense. Like money wise, it does not make sense for us to trade AJ Brown. Like that's why it doesn't. Like when people say it, it's just ridiculous.
What if he forces your hand and he literally just sits out?
It doesn't make sense. Like it just doesn't. Like just money wise, it doesn't make sense.
Exactly. If he's sitting out and not playing, why would you continue to pay him?
But he's not. He's, you know what I'm saying? Like until he does that, then it's a conversation. But he's not.
Well, the spark of this was about the Chiefs. So I'll bring it back, right? Because you said trade AJ Brown. We can get into Eagles offseason situation, whatever. The Chiefs go back. Yeah. I think Kelsey retires, right? Would you guys trade Chris Jones? Like I wouldn't, but like that's their most valuable piece. Like if they're trying to really rebuild, you can't move off Mahomes. I saw you put players on the hot seat. You put Mahomes on here. That's insane. Does Andy Reid retire if they're not like competing anymore?
No, Andy Reid's not
you think he sticks around? I don't know. I think they got a lot more questions than answers right now.
I think they need to. I would keep Chris Jones. I mean, it's what they really need is a running back. Like they should have went all in for Breece Hall. For being honestly,
they offered like a fourth, right? They offered something.
Yeah, they should have offered a third, like a fourth to a third for Breece Hall in that offense. I think it would have been worth it. But they got to find a way to take some pressure off Mahomes. So yeah, I think they need some balance because when they were the best, that Chiefs were the scariest when they had prime Kareem Hunt.
Draft Jeremiah Love, the running back. He nice, man.
Yeah,
That's the
nice.
Slew. Like, he nice. Outside of that, I don't know, man. They got to get rid of that one lineman that keeps getting all them penalties, bro. He sucks.
Oh my god, yo, yo, for like the past like 4 years, man.
Oh, he's on game.
I don't get it, bro. Like I don't get it.
I'm like, he's the right tackle, bro. Like for like 4 years in a row.
He's
like worst right tackle in like the league.
Like leads the league in like penalties every year. Yeah, I don't get that. But that's also another division that's just gonna get better because like we talked about
they're already losing games that they didn't usst to lose.
But we're even talking about like the Chargers being above them right now, and like their whole offensive line is out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like next year, they're gonna be so much better. Broncos are gonna probably stick around. So it's just like, and who knows? Like with the Raiders and Genty, like if they can kind of get something going, like at some point they'll be back. But it's just, I don't know.
I think we talk about hot seats. It's not hot now because they're winning so much, but I think the playoffs are going to expose Bo Nix for real. Where it's like clearly he's not a good enough quarterback. Like he's not the quarterback that's going to be able to win them a championship.
You think he's not good enough, or they don't have like the weapons?
It's both because I do
outside of
agree that the weapons aren't great for the. They have a running back, but they don't have great wide receiver weapons. Even Sutton, to me, Sutton isn't a true one to me anyway. But like, I don't know. I don't see it with Nix, bro. He is more of a runner. I just don't see it with Nix, man. Maybe I'm a hater for him, but
yeah, I think you're hating on Nix because like. That's literally the one thing you can say about Bo Nix right now is that he hasn't shown that playoff run yet, but he hasn't had the opportunity yet.
Yeah.
But like when you look into it, he's got the most fourth quarter comebacks by a player in his first 2 seasons ever. So like he's shown he can be clutch. He's led comebacks before. He just hasn't had the opportunity. but everything that leads up to it has shown you that he can be clutch because he's been clutch, the most clutch player in the past 2 years. He just needs the opportunity. So, yeah, I'm big on Bo Nix. I think I'm definitely more in on Bo Nix than Drake May. Put it that way.
Really?
That's interesting.
Yeah. Okay.
Why are you so down on Drake May?
What's up? What Drake May do to you? Is it just because he's a Patriot? Is that what it is?
I mean, that has a lot to do with it, but I just
My
think
actual sound of it.
yeah, I just think Bo Nix is legit. I think Bo Nix is legit.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm not necessarily high on Drake May. I think the schedule has definitely helped the Patriots, but you know he's solid. Let's just say that.
Yo, Drake May makes the throws, bro. I see the throws being made.
He's got the deep throws. He's probably one of the best top
And
three
he doesn't have elite
deep
talent
balls,
around him either.
deep balls in the league.
Stephon Diggs.
He doesn't.
Stephon Diggs is pretty good.
Yeah.
Stephon Diggs old as hell, man. But we're
Between Henderson and Stevenson, that's a pretty good running back duo.
Yeah. I don't know.
JD, if Drake May was a Bronco, they might win the Super Bowl this year.
Oh, let's relax.
Let's calm down.
Drake May makes the throws, man. He's mobile too. I don't know.
Drake May's got the arm. He's got the arm, no doubt.
He's accurate too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We'll see, bro. We'll see. I'm not a believer in Knicks. So
I don't know. But yeah. Oh, and I looked it up before, but we switched topics. Just so y'all understand, like AJ Brown is not a free agent till 2030.
which means y'all can probably get a first for him, yo.
We're not gonna trade him.
Like, I don't know. Howie doesn't seem the type to be stubborn and be like, okay, just sit on the bench and.
But he's not.
If somebody offers Howie a first for AJ, he'll move him.
Yeah, like why?
I'm sure we could get a first for AJ Brown right now. I don't think that's the issue. Like, it's not the issue. We're 8-2 and we're winning. Like, as long as AJ Brown doesn't sit or demand a trade, we're not going to trade AJ Brown. Like, it just doesn't make sense.
But that's what you're overlooking. That if AJ Brown demands a trade, where like if I were to put money in the offseason, I would put money on that he would demand a trade this offseason, unless they win the Super Bowl again.
But that's a real thing. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a real thing. Like, you're saying if we win, like we didn't just win a Super Bowl.
But odds are you're not going to win the Super Bowl, right?
Why? We
Hold
should
on,
be the
the
favorites.
Hold on.
The
odds are you're not going to win the Super Bowl.
The odds will never be that you win the Super Bowl in week whatever.
Yeah, for every team, the odds are you're not going to win.
No, but what I'm saying, if you're saying for every team, I'm saying the prior Super Bowl champs who are currently in first probably have the best odds out of everybody else.
Fair. What I'm saying, in general, with the AJ Brown situation, I think even if they don't trade him, there just needs to be a change in how the routes are. JD's saying that he's not getting separation in the chat. I haven't looked at the numbers to prove that. I don't know. You'd have to tell me. But the route tree isn't great, and they're not running enough with Hurts, which typically opens up the ability to go down the field.
He's not getting separation because he's not playing. He's like half-assing his routes. You could tell he's just not.
I think the trade AJ Brown conversation is still a season away.
You think, bro?
Just money wise, like it just doesn't make sense
I
to
get
trade
the money
him when you're having success and he's not sitting out and he's not demanding a trade.
What would the dead cap hit be if you traded AJ Brown? That's the real question. You want to talk about the money?
$31 million
charged to your own cap.
Yes.
Next year, not this year.
Yes.
Next year.
$31 million. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
They're not trading him, bro.
They're not trading him. It doesn't make sense.
$31 million dead cap is crazy.
Yeah, like it doesn't make sense.
Not crazy.
But if unless he like just says I'm not playing.
But even then, it's
like 31 million leave?
31 million in dead cap.
Would you rather have 30 if he's not playing, would you rather have 30 million sitting on the bench or would rather have an extra pick?
But I don't but the thing about it is you got
like sunk cost. It's a sunk cost. If you look at it like that, it's not gonna work.
But what I'm saying is like the reasons why like any of these things would happen would then make sense for us to trade him because AJ Brown is not going to sit out of a team that's 8-2. if we start the year next year and we're 4-0, 5-0, he's not gonna sit out. He's just not. Like that's not a good look on him.
You don't know.
You get what I'm saying?
None of what
don't
he's
care
doing
about
right
that?
now is a good look on him.
Yeah,
bro.
you don't care
None of
about
it.
what's a good look.
But to
They're
your
8-2, and you like, yo, man.
And he's
no,
still throwing.
no.
I guess
But listen,
Saquon not the same player.
But listen, but Lee, did you or did you not say you're like, I wouldn't be surprised if he demands a trade in the offseason unless they win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. But that's the same type of caveat. It's kind of like if the Eagles go out in the playoffs and it's like it's similar to when they lost to the Buccaneers like a few years ago, right? Where they looked terrible, right? Then I could see that scenario, right? But it's like even then it wouldn't make sense. But I'm saying like what's happening with the team would suggest that a change needs to be made. We're not gonna make a trade just because he's unhappy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but what's happening with the team does suggest a trade. A change.
No, that makes no sense because players get traded. Unhappy players get traded every single offseason.
No, but they're bad. Like they're bad, or they're in a bad situation, or it's not working for them. And like it's not because the team. What unhappy player on a successful team got traded? Let me know what unhappy player.
Tyreek Hill.
On a successful team, they lost.
Hold on, the situation was very. Hold on, the situation was very different.
Yeah.
That was about money.
Yeah.
And they paid him and went, okay, well, now we can move him because we paid him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But he was unhappy on a winning team.
Tyreek Hill wasn't happy.
No, he wasn't happy.
He was unhappy because he wasn't getting paid.
No, they signed Tyreek Hill and then traded him. Like, am I misremembering this?
That's
the
what
Chiefs
sign and trade. Yeah, it
and
was
then
a sign and
traded
trade.
him.
Yeah.
But either
That's
way,
different.
it's a different situation. To me, there needs to be a change in how the offense is structured around
100%.
the players. And clearly, A.J. Brown has willingly voiced that. You can't have that continue. That, at the minimum, needs to change. If that doesn't change, then the avenue of him being traded is always going to be there.
Of course.
So you can't say it's not going to happen.
No. But,
now, in regards to when, you were right.
But what I'm saying.
But
let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. If A.J. Brown's unhappy and nothing changes, and the Eagles finish the year with 14 wins, right? And then we go, we lose in the conference championship, let's just say, right? Do you think we trade him?
Maybe.
I think he demands a trade. I think he still demands a trade.
So he demands a trade and we just trade him, we take that dead cap hit just because he demands a trade?
Yeah.
He would have to sit out. That's what I'm saying. Like he would have to sit out. He would have to sit out.
You have to start
But
you're
that's
saying that's not even feasible.
That's a very real. That's a very realistic.
I didn't say it wasn't feasible. I'm saying it hasn't happened. Yeah, I'm saying it hasn't happened. He hasn't demanded a trade. He hasn't said he wanted to be traded. He hasn't done any of that.
You're right. It hasn't happened yet. But if you look at the past year of events, are you telling me it's not going that way?
What's more likely to happen? Him sitting out and demanding a trade, or him going, you know what, man? Let's make it work.
The Eagles win the Super Bowl.
We can win the Super Bowl.
He could like that, but that's
more likely though.
But you're totally dismissing the fact that of being a good team,
we've seen. But hold on, sorry. We've seen that not matter to AJ. We've seen that not matter to AJ.
When?
They're 8-2 right now, and he's still
a malcontent right now. They're the best team in the NFC.
But that's fine. But like you're always going to be
still complaining.
I know, but look, Jamar Chase complains about not getting the ball too, right? Did he demand for a trade? No, he just wants.
Chase and Burrow are more simpatico than Hurts and AJ.
100%, 100%, but 100%. But just like how you said, there needs to be a change. That's why I said I still think it's a year away, right? Because if he said. I'm saying if next
changes, and it'll extend the window of AJ Brown trade demand.
100%. Or even if they keep the same coordinator and they start next year the same way, then I can see it. But it's not going to happen now. Like it doesn't make sense. I think the Eagles would have to start bad like next year, or completely implode this year. Like it has to be one of those things that show that the team success is down. So you could be like, yo, I'm out.
If y'all get upset in the first round, you think AJ Brown demands a trade?
I don't think
That's
so.
100%.
I don't think so.
Really?
I think it would help in that case. I can see how it would help in that case for sure. Like I'm not saying that it's impossible. I just don't think so because of the money. Like to me, I think if he demands a trade, right, we would try to work it out because of the dead cap thing. Now, if he then sits out on top of it, then yeah, you're more so forcing the hand. But just if you're just like, yo, I want to trade, okay, cool, bro. I want a
Yeah,
puppy.
but
You know what I'm saying? Like it don't
those two things.
matter.
Wait. Those two things are synonymous, though. He's not going to demand a trade and not sit out
Why
because
not?
that's his only leverage. That's his only leverage is if he sits out. So why do you think people hold out in camps? Because it's their only leverage. So if he demands a trade, it's pointless for him to just demand a trade and do nothing with it. Because like you said, he has no leverage. His only leverage is to sit out. So if he demands a trade, he will sit out. Like those two go hand in hand.
I don't think so.
So, okay. I don't know why you would, because like you said, money wise, it makes no sense for him to demand a trade if he has no leverage. Like he knows this, his agent knows this. Like you need leverage. His only leverage is if he sits out. So I don't see how he
Man,
demands a trade and doesn't sit out.
They're going to start just throwing 50-50 balls to A.J. Brown, and he's going to have to start catching them, and that's it.
Right? Even if he doesn't demand a trade, I could see him like saying something needs to change, like either Devontae Smith or him needs to go or something. And I could see them picking Devontae Smith, and then he gets even more pissed off, and then I don't know. Again, the only thing I think fixing their chemistry problem is if they win. Like you said, they're 8-2. That's why all of this is kind of swept under the rug right now. It's not a bigger story. If they were 500, this would be even bigger story. So I say let's wait until the playoffs because I know the Eagles.
Let me ask you a question, right? If let's say flip, right? The Eagles go back to the Super Bowl. AJ Brown's stats haven't changed, but he has a great game in the Super Bowl. 8 catches, 160 yards receiving, and he gets a touchdown, right? Does that change everything?
Do they win the Super Bowl?
Winning the Super Bowl? Yeah, it changes that.
Yeah.
It changes a whole lot.
No, let's say they lose the Super Bowl. Let's say, but it doesn't
Like,
matter.
he plays
It doesn't
great.
matter because clearly, from what he said, winning or losing the Super Bowl doesn't matter to him. It matters the stats. So he's in the Super Bowl. He has 8 catches, 160 yards, and a touchdown.
Hold on.
In the Super Bowl.
If AJ Brown is if his numbers
But it's
are
only that game, not throughout the playoffs, not for the rest of the
man,
year. It's that game. It's that game.
The only way I think AJ Brown does not demand the trade is if they win the Super Bowl. I'll put it that way. So
I don't.
no matter what scenario, they can get to the Super Bowl, but if they don't win,
so he performs well in the Super Bowl, and then he demands a trade.
Yeah, because that gives him more leverage. Because he's like, "Look, y'all need me."
If you're telling me that they increased the targets to AJ Brown by 30%, that he's going to be like still unhappy that he's getting targeted, that can't be the only way. If they feature him more in the offense, he'll be happier. They just don't. Now,
but
if that comes,
they will. What makes you think they will, though?
I wasn't gonna say they need him to win, but
they're 8-2 right now. Not giving him. They're not gonna just all of a sudden just start throwing him the ball. They would have done it already.
Should, bro.
If anything, they're gonna give Saquon the ball more, not AJ.
Saquon running soft. Well, that's a whole other conversation.
I don't think so.
AJ's gone, man. You better trade that jersey in now.
I think it's just a detriment of just too much ball. Too much ball to go around. Can't go around to everybody, man.
You know, it's about the quarterback, man. You gotta be able to facilitate that.
Jalen Hurts can't support.
He's facilitating it, man.
Three talents. He's not gonna.
He can't. He can't.
They need to run with Hurts more to open up the passing game, in my opinion. That's the solution.
Not gonna run with
They just need to not run it on first down 99% of the time.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
No, even if it's out of structure, I'm just saying Hurts needs to run more.
Yeah, can I tell you, as a Jet fan who's watched run, pass for over 15 years, the Eagles are running a Jets offense.
Yes.
But the only reason it works is because they have top 3 talent at every single possession.
Yeah.
I don't know why they're running this offense.
I don't know either. It's terrible. It pisses me off. It's like you're gonna go up the middle with Saquon first play of every drive.
You know what's coming.
Every drive. That's what's happening.
Screen to Saquon in that today. Watch. Screen.
No.
Screen to Saquon, first play.
No. But I think I think eventually AJ will be done. I just think it's a year, another season away. I think it will happen next season at the earliest.
What do you think is more likely, the offensive coordinator
He
coming
gone.
back next year,
Oh God. No.
or AJ Brown comes back next year?
I think more likely, I think AJ Brown comes back.
Coordinator got to go.
The coordinator should have been
gotta go
fired
today.
2 weeks ago. I don't know.
Yeah, he got to go today, bro. Y'all need Dayball in there.
The thing that sucks
Ooh,
about that,
Daboll?
yeah, I would like to have Dayball. I think the thing that sucks about that is like it's kind of like now we have to get another coordinator.
Yeah, it's too late now. You can't do it now.
But I'm just saying, like, we have to get another one in the offseason.
It would be like
again.
what, like 6 and 6 years for Jalen Hurts or something?
Yeah, but it's just funny because like people were like, oh yeah, it's another one for Jalen Hurts, but it's like it's also for the whole offense. Like that has to affect like, you know what I'm saying, like the other players too.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's
man.
big.
Whoever, what's his dude's name that y'all got in there now? He sucks.
Yeah. Also, like, I don't know, maybe I'm being naive about it, but I don't understand how like you can like Kellen Moore was there, right? Everybody had a playbook. What happened to those playbooks? Like you can't just run it. Like, yo, run this. I want you to get up to speed on this. You know what I'm saying? And run this.
Yo, this stuff that we did last year won us a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Toss the books. We're starting.
We're starting all over.
Yeah, like I don't get that. Like I don't get that. It's like yo, run this. I want you to run this again.
Polito, what's his name?
Patullo.
He's an internal hire, right? He's been on the staff.
Yeah, that's why
he
it's so
knows what they've
confusing.
yeah.
That's why it's so confusing. I'm just like, yo, like just take that.
They just don't respect him, bro. That's all it is.
Just,
JD's saying that AJ half-assing his routes entirely, so it's on him. He says separation is the worst in the league.
Yeah, because he doesn't care.
Yeah, I mean, he stopped on a route last week.
Yeah, he's literally not even trying. He knows the ball's not coming his way.
Yeah.
He knows before the play he's not getting the ball.
Why do you still want him on the team then, bro? If this is how he's coming, this is how he's treating your franchise.
You can't deny the talent.
He can't deny the talent, and like he's still drawing that attention. He's still AJ Brown. You know, and that's all you need.
Yeah,
that's why I said he can complain all he wants. He can get 30 yards a game as long as they respect him as AJ Brown, and that's fine.
For you, not for him.
Hey, I'm sorry, bro. It's not Madden. You gotta take what you get, man.
That's the only place he can get love, bro.
He did.
Can't find it.
That was funny.
Can't find love anywhere else.
That was funny, man. What are his stats on the year? I don't even know.
He gotta have 2 big games. It's gonna look skewed. Watch.
Oh, his stats look terrible.
They said AJ for Ayuk. Ew. Hell no.
Ayuk's a free agent now, isn't he?
I need a pick plus, bro.
We about to scoop Ayuk and have both.
Oh,
that's
God,
how we do it.
I'll tell you this right now. Y'all want Hurts to lead, bro. Stop giving him divas. All right? Stop it.
How many games are left? It's 10 games, 8 games left. Yeah, AJ Brown's still gonna have 1,000 yards, yo.
Where's he at now? 500?
Nah, he's at 457.
What? I don't know that.
What's
Devontae Smith?
You know what?
Devontae's at like 665.
I'll put a ticket in. I'll put a ticket in that AJ Brown will have 1,000+ yards this year.
He'll get it.
This is the ticket. This is the ticket.
He'll get it.
It's probably plus something crazy right now.
He'll get it. This is his lowest averages of his career. But he'll get it. I have faith.
Y'all got comments on
AJ Brown 1,000 yards. You're that's the bet.
Yeah.
I'm
AJ Brown 1,000 yards.
I'll put 100 on.
Yeah.
How many games are left? He needs 600 yards in 8 games. Oh, that's doable.
It's doable.
The odds probably aren't too crazy on it though.
They gotta be crazy on it, man.
They're not gonna be too crazy.
How many times has he gone over 50 yards? Do you have his game log?
Yeah, I'm about to pull it up, man.
Can you imagine JJ McCarthy was his quarterback?
Oh my gosh.
He's gone over 100 yards twice this season.
Huh.
He going over 100 yards today, bro.
But he's gone over 50 yards 3 times.
That's crazy.
It's like,
yeah.
Bet the AJ Brown over. I'm giving the worst advice ever right now.
That's
it's the worst. FanDuel advice ever.
This is crazy.
The AJ Brown over on yards. Man.
I will say
Dude,
last game he had 11 targets,
How many catches?
7 catches for
What's
49
that?
yards.
49
Oh.
yards. Yeah.
It was that windy game. The windy game.
Oh yeah.
But I don't.
Good luck.
I don't know. AJ Brown 1,000 yards. That's the parlay of the day.
Parlay of the day. Future bet. Future parlay.
bet.
Future bet. Ayuk a Raven. Oh yeah, I can see that.
Yo, y'all have comments on that? Like, that's just a weird story to me. Like, they gave him the bag, he got hurt, and then it's just like, yo, F y'all. Quit on a team. No guarantee money.
Same thing with Keon Coleman. It's like, what are these guys doing? Just show up to work. Why is it so?
Yeah, I don't
know what's happening in the organization that's got people acting like this, but it's wild.
I don't know.
Yeah, there's got to be more to that story that we don't know. I'm sure there is, but
I think with Ayuk, there was a situation where they were trying to get him to play earlier than he was like healthy or something. Or like he was. That was like last year though. That's not this year. Like he still signed the deal with them after that. So I'm like,
yeah, they signed him.
Maybe they did it again. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe they're trying to push him to come back, and he was like,
because I know at least in fantasy they were saying that projecting that he would have been back before this.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Listen, player safety first and foremost, man.
You think if they knew this, they would have kept Debo?
No. I think they thought Debo was washed.
Yeah.
He looked better this year, but last year he looked so slow. And just not.
He needs to transition to running back.
Yeah, I think so too.
They've played him at running back a little bit this year, but then they have the Crockett Merritt guy.
He needs to go the Cordarrelle Patterson route and just be a running back.
100%. Yeah. 100%. Quarterback and like maybe like a slot guy. Like you get him in as like maybe your third, fourth receiver sometimes. I'll do it. I'm surprised they didn't do it more with the Commanders, especially since they traded all their running backs, but I don't know. But
so there's something wrong with the 49ers training staff.
Everyone dying over there. Everyone's getting hurt.
They said
but somehow CMC is fine. He just keeps playing.
CMC got his own doctors, man.
That is true. He got
he got his own doctors, man.
Yeah.
He got that bag, and you didn't hear nothing about his injury this year. But all right. Y'all got any other things you want to talk about before we get out of here?
MVP.
Aaron Judge? No.
Shout out to Judge, man. Well deserved. But Stafford or the field, I guess is the question.
Stafford or the field?
Yeah. Because I think it's Stafford's the win right now. It shouldn't be. It should be Taylor. Just to put it should be Taylor. But I think Stafford's got it basically sewn right now.
Yeah, it's Stafford's to lose. And I really want Stafford to get this MVP just for our Stafford A-Rod debate because it would do so much. It would be a huge thing, but I think it's his to lose. Yeah, it's his to lose.
Yeah. Jalen Hurts.
Oh God.
It might be Drake May. If we're being honest, if the Patriots get the 1 seed, it might be Drake May.
Jalen Hurts.
But yeah, it should be JT.
Jalen Hurts, man. If we talking total touchdowns, he right there. You know what I mean?
We gotta chill out, bro.
If we talking total touchdowns, if we talking total touchdowns, he right there. With less picks.
I'm still team ban the tush push, so don't start with that.
I'm just saying.
Stafford got 27 touchdowns and 2 interceptions, bro. They 8-2.
Jalen Hurts has 27 touchdowns and 1 pick, and they're 8-2.
Do we?
Yes. Total touchdowns though. Total touchdowns.
Yeah. No, listen, I'm counting for it.
But he has like 2,000.
The narrative ain't there.
He has 500 less yards.
That's the problem. The narrative ain't there, bro. You got
be.
Locker room turmoil.
It will be. We also beat the Rams.
Yeah. If he can turn the locker room turmoil into a positive narrative for him, then maybe.
If the Eagles take the 1 seed, let's say they win out, they take the 1 seed, and let's say the other top teams have 4 losses, right? You don't think there's any narrative there? Like let's say everything stays the same, but the Eagles are the only 2-loss team in the NFL.
Yeah, I mean, if that would require Stafford falling
Eagles
off,
won
that would
out.
require Stafford falling off.
It wouldn't require Stafford falling off. I'm just saying they lose 2 games. That's what I'm saying. He performs the same way, but they just lose 2. I mean, we showed the schedules before, where it's like there's a lot of divisional matchups. They're playing a lot of the top teams, so it's not out of the realm of possibility for like the Rams to lose 2 games to good teams. You know. I think that would be the only way I would see a Jalen Hurts possibility.
I think I see Hurts now is 1, 2, 3, 4. He's 6th in MVP odds right now, so he's
Stafford's
on the lead. He's
right?
got a chance. Stafford's 1, yeah. Stafford, May are the 2 favorites, and then you got Jonathan Taylor, Josh Allen, Mahomes, and Hurts.
What are the odds?
Stafford plus 125. Oh wait, no, these are old. Hold on, let me find some new ones.
If I get good Taylor odds, I'm taking them, bro. And I know I'm tripping for this, but I'm doing it. I'm gonna do it every year until I goddamn do it, bro.
All right, yeah, Stafford's. This is FanDuel. Stafford's plus 125. May is plus 150. Jonathan Taylor plus 700. Josh Allen 1600. Mahomes 2000. Hurts 3000. So that's a really good bet if you really believe it. Plus 3000.
PMC. Put the money on Hurts, dog.
I'll put the money on him because I think it could happen that way.
Let's do it.
I think it could happen that way.
Thank you.
I think it could happen that way.
Second parlay of the day, people.
Second parlay of the day. Jalen Hurts, MVP.
I don't know why Mahomes has
plus 3K, bro.
It's crazy. AJ Brown gonna leave the MVP. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I feel like AJ Brown has been dying to get out of Philly, but he literally can't because they keep winning, and he's like, "Fuck."
I feel like it's all I don't know. Like I feel like he's disappointed for sure. He wants to be more involved, but I feel like they blow it out of proportion a lot more than it really is.
I don't know. I think especially now that he got his ring, he can be a little more diva-ish, which I think you're starting to see. But
sure. When does it become a AJ Brown problem? Because it's the same thing on the Titans.
It was the same thing on the Titans.
It's already an AJ Brown problem.
So,
yeah, it already is.
Nobody cares for real, but it's already a problem.
Because where does he go? I mean, they said Patriots, but
there's a lot of teams that need wide receivers, bro. Like, especially the type of wide receiver that AJ Brown is. Like, he's a big physical guy who runs like crazy. Like, any team can utilize that kind of a talent, except Hurts, I guess.
Yeah,
but
AJ Brown for Waddle. And
that's not a good trade for you. I need more than that.
No, I was gonna say Waddle and something else, and then you get rid of Tua in Miami. You got Tyreek Hill and AJ Brown.
Okay, so what they should do?
That sounds like a nightmare headache.
Yeah.
If I'm the Eagles, this is what I want for the Giants, right? Mike McDaniel as your offensive coordinator, and bring on Waddle. If you're trading AJ Brown, even if you don't trade AJ Brown, either way, I want Waddle and Mike McDaniel for the Giants. But for y'all, if y'all not going the Dayball route, whatever, bring McDaniel in to be y'all offensive coordinator after he gets fired from the Dolphins.
True.
Wait, hold on.
Then run it because y'all are right there.
Yeah.
Back it up. You want Mike McDaniel for the Giants?
To be the offensive coordinator. My dream scenario.
I thought you meant head coach.
Dream scenario is Mike Tomlin gets fired. Mike McDaniel.
Oh God, get the fuck out of here! No,
Tomlin.
No,
Mike
McDaniel. You can end it right there. That's
and bring in Wink to be the defensive coordinator, and then you give Mike McDaniel the keys. You know, or we. All right, so say it's not Tomlin. Say we go real crazy and we do Belichick or something. Yeah, real crazy. Belichick, McDaniel, give McDaniel
First
the
off,
keys.
Belichick needs to go to a retirement home and just like
just chill out.
with all that. He needs to
Man,
relax.
he's so close to the wins record, man. We can get it for him. No,
He's just not there anymore. He's just like he's
care.
clearly checked
you don't
out.
think the girlfriend's helping? No.
Nah, it's over.
That's what I'm saying. You want that in your in your organization? I don't know.
I want
Tomlin not
Relevance.
going nowhere though. Tomlin not going nowhere.
Yo, it's time, bro. It's time. They about to not even be 500 anymore. They about to lose that.
Well, maybe Aaron Rodgers can completely tank them the second half, and then we'll see what happens.
Aaron Rodgers gonna come out with the club on his fist, and he gonna make it happen.
Yeah.
I forgot Leah Aaron Rodgers hater until a little earlier.
He's washed up. He's washed.
He is washed.
He is washed.
He was still a GOAT when he was playing, bro. All right,
I'll take prime Stafford over prime A-Rod.
You would be taking a bad.
Hey,
prime Stafford, Whit Calvin. He had like
Whit Calvin is a huge caveat. Whit Calvin, I'll take anyone.
No, I'll ask because Calvin obviously is better, but
Aaron and Devontae
or Calvin and Stafford. You going Calvin and Stafford?
No.
My heart says Aaron and Devontae, but y'all know me. I'm not a huge Calvin Johnson guy, and
I'm a big Calvin and Stafford guy. Like since their college days.
So it should have been easy for you to choose them, Lee.
Yeah, but I can't deny Aaron Rodgers. I know it's a crazy thing for me to say.
You just said you're taking prime Stafford over prime Rodgers anyway. So if you're big Calvin, then that shouldn't even been a question for you, Lee. That's how I know you're biased. That's how I know.
I can't.
For you.
I can't also deny Devontae and A-Rod, like their numbers together. They're one of the best duos statistically. So.
Just checking. Look, PMC, you ain't even give your choice on that one.
I would give A-Rod and Devontae.
A-Rod and Devontae?
Because they were unstoppable. They were unstoppable in their prime. But
I think we should do more of those in general. Wide receiver, quarterback duos.
Yeah,
like all-time great duos. Like you can get Big Ben and Antonio Brown in that. I mean, it's probably not gonna. It'd be third in that listing, I think.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? But
that's a good one. We should do a bracket. The best duos. Wide receiver.
We could do a bracket. We
could do a bracket. I'll create one.
Mahomes and Tyreek Hill gotta be up there. Kelsey.
I was gonna do Brady and Gronk.
And I was gonna go Brady and Moss.
But then you're only going 1 year. You're maybe 2 years for that.
Yeah. Like the 1 year is tough.
Yeah, but I mean, there's definitely a bunch of duos like Matt Ryan and Julio Jones. They're probably gonna be lower ranked on this, but they were like that.
You can go Stafford and Cup that 1 year.
Mm-hmm. If we're doing 1 year, then we could really do some crazy things here.
We'll think about it.
McNabb and T.O.
Yeah. Yo.
That
Super Bowl was crazy, bro. T.O. was the best player on the field with a broken leg.
Dang, Peyton and Harrison.
Yeah. But then where do you put
Moss?
Where do you put Montana?
Number one seed on the bracket.
Number one?
Yeah. Well, I'll create a 16 bracket.
Like who's number? I don't even know who would be the 1 seed. Like how do you
Warner
do
and Bruce or Warner and Holt?
Warner, yeah. Hey. Why is Torrey Holt? All right, now that we mentioned that, Torrey Holt for the Hall of Fame, please. Why is Torrey Holt not in the Hall of Fame? I don't understand.
Don't even make sense. Dude, Payne got a couple of them, bro. Okay, Thomas Bros.
Yeah.
I guess Thomas Bros was Bros. It wasn't just one Thomas, right?
Yeah.
I'll think about it. I'll create the bracket.
I
gotta go
some homework.
Back in the day too. I gotta do like Bradshaw and Lynn Swan and crap. I gotta
Well, Marino and Clayton.
Yeah.
All right. We'll end it there. We'll come back with a bracket. We're back. As always, like, comment, subscribe. We'll see y'all next time.
Peace.